This video is for anybody that has an RV that's maybe new to RVing, or maybe just never ran across a situation they had to cross a bridge or a tunnel just yet. Maybe you guys are now just going down the East Coast on 95, maybe somewhere else that you're going to be crossing a lot of bridges and going under a lot of tunnels. So these are the tips that you need to be aware of. So the first ones first is make sure that you know where your propane is. And not just that, make sure that you know how to turn it off. There is three safety switches in my RV. I have one on the outside for the actual intake, which is right near my door. I have another one that is inside my RV on the switch panel. And I think, let me see, is there a third? No, there's only two. So there's only two. There's one for the inside and there's one for the outs. So when you are crossing many tunnels, now not all tunnels are the same, and I'll tell you a little bit more here in a second. But when you are going through a tunnel, you might have to stop if they have a hazard station. Now, if they don't have a hazard station, most likely you're not supposed to go through that tunnel or over that bridge. Pretty much all down the East Coast on 95, at least between New York and Florida. I had to think where to. New York, Florida. You're going to cross a couple of these tunnels or go over a couple of these bridges where you're going to have to stop and the attendant at the hazard station is going to ask you where your propane is and to make sure that it's turned off. This is just normal routine. They're just making sure that you have it off, because if anything were to happen and you were to break down in a tunnel or get in an accident in a tunnel, then they have to take special procedures and clear the tunnel. So that is the reason. But that being said, there is certain tunnels as well as bridges you cannot take an RV over or under or through because of this hazard. And so make sure that you do know where to go. Google Maps does not have this feature as of yet. Of course, by the time you watch this, they might. So make sure you ask other RV people